Hi, good evening, friends. In one of my last videos, I was explaining about a paid Nissan customer satisfaction survey, which is being conducted by a third-party market survey research consultancy, which is called as CustomX from Dubai. So I thought earlier that it is a fake and hoax. Then the professional approach that the customer care officer did and the way that they spoke and the structured approach that they followed made me thinking about their genuineness, and I have been cooperating with them in terms of giving my feedback after the car service completion. So I was explaining that I would post more videos on the go as and when the steps were completed, and I would keep you all updated whether I would get the money of 400 dirhams which they promised that they would pay me after I take part in their survey. So what they did afterwards, actually, before 2 days of my car service, they sent me a message to to focus mainly on the cleanliness and tidiness of the Nissan service center, or the lounge or the place where I take my car for car service, and asked me to take a couple of photos of the service center and also the restrooms and the washrooms in that center, just to see how clean, how tidy they are. I did a couple of snapshots of service center and also the restroom and sent them. They told me to send all the documents that I would be getting after the car service as a proof that I did the car service in the showroom or the service center. And I sent them all the substantiating, supporting documents that I did the service and all the documents. Afterwards, they sent me a link of their company's portals where I would be filling an online questionnaire, online satisfaction survey questionnaire, where I would be putting my feedback. They gave me a login credentials, username and password. I went inside, and there is a series of multiple questions, so many detailed, in-depth questions. I was thinking that it is a regular survey, it's a quick one, but it is not so. It's very detailed, and they even ask about the pattern or stripes of the shirt that the service advisor was wearing, with whom I dealt with during my car service. It's very detailed, and they ask about very single detailed information, and the data is very important for the satisfaction survey. And the data, more the detailed, the more productive and efficient the outcome, the data analysis and the recommendation is. So they get all kinds of questions to try to get the best feedback from the customer. I did my best to answer all the questions. I submitted the survey, then I went back to them by WhatsApp saying that I finished the survey. What next? Then they said that we would review the survey and come back. Then after that, customer service officer checked my survey submission and called me. They told me that she would call me, and she called me and spoke with me for about 5-10 minutes to try to validate the survey results, the survey answers that I gave. So they are making every possible efforts to try to validate that the survey is not filled just like that superficially. They make sure that the customer is filling with his full heart, full brain while he fills this survey. That's why they call the customer to make sure that they cross questions and gets the answer, to try to correct the answer in case required, or to validate the answer, or to add more details. It's very professional, detailed and structured survey. I did it, and afterwards they sent a message that they told me to send a final proof that I must have received a SMS from the Nissan Al Masaud agency for getting my feedback. Sent the screenshot of that SMS, which I did. That's the proof that I finished the service of my car in the service center, and that's it. They said that very good, well done. Your survey is completed. Thanks a lot. Your money of 400 dirhams, the compensation for your survey will be credited in your bank account in the next 10 days. They asked me my bank details, which I gave, and they told me that 10 days wait and it will be credited. So I'm waiting for the money to credit, and I will keep you updated, guys, once the money gets credited, if at all it gets credited. I hope so. It looks very genuine, seems genuine. I'll keep you updated, guys. Thank you for watching. Have a fantastic evening ahead.